As of today, several learning institutions have suspended physical classes after several learners and teachers contracted COVID-19. They have instead opted to have classes conducted online. These include Green Hill Primary School, Chambogo University, and the latest Makerere University Business School. Others have instead ordered their teachers to take the vaccine or stay away from work until further notice. In line with the Ministry of Health guidelines, these institutions are expected to track and isolate contacts of the students who test positive as a way of slowing down the spread of COVID-19. In the midst of all this, learners and parents of pupils in Primary 1 to Primary 3 who are expected to start studying on Monday next week are unsure whether they will be able to resume classes next week.
Therefore, the only ideal situation would be these who were supposed to report on Monday could be at home for some time so that we see where this second wave takes us.
The General Secretary of the Uganda National Teachers Union, UNATU, Filbert Baguma, says sending students back home only makes the situation worse.
Postponing examinations would be okay if they are going to be physical examinations because of the interaction between the invigilators, the supervisors, and the students. But closing schools and institutions wouldn't be the best option at this time, because if, for example, you have identified cases of COVID-19 in an institution and you close them out, how do they reach home? Because they don't have special vehicles to take them. That would mean you are facilitating the spread. So the ideal would be identify those who are sick, isolate them, and then keep monitoring the situation.
He says the government should invest in testing kits so the schools can assess the magnitude of the infections.
So that the learners are tested to know their status. The learners, the teachers, and the other support staff and non-teaching staff within the school environment, they are supposed to be tested to know the situation that is prevailing.
The former Minister of Health, Dr. Jane Ruth-Acheng, says the ministry is working tirelessly to devise ways on how to deal with the infections in schools.
So the issues of schools is a very sensitive issue. Many of our children already missed 1 year out of school. If we adhere to the standard operating procedures, it will make the work of the health workers and the schools easy, because then it is easy to control any cluster that breaks out. As it is now, many schools, over 30 schools, have reported cases. And we, Ministry of Health and Ministry of Education, are working out better ways to handle.
Currently, the country stands at 49,759 cases of COVID-19, with 47,760 recoveries and 365 people having succumbed to the ailment. Olivia Kamgisha, NTV News.